The market took a huge crash on Thursday afternoon, and well, that's what you get when you combine division rival rewards plus marquee matchup tradable, plus you've got the hype of the new promo Road to the Knockouts coming, and then you've also got promo packs hitting the store in 35Ks. All of that combined, yeah, that's a little bit too much supply for the market to handle this early, and that has caused the market to take quite a hit. In fact, pretty much everything that's in packs went down in price. Not only were meta cards affected, but also SBC fodder was affected. Everything went down in price. Even those cards like Tenaglia, who are used in the hybrid leagues SBC, halved in price because of all the supply. Everything is down right now, which means there's a lot of good things to pick up in terms of an investment. And the best investment right now, for me, it's going to be out-of-pack investments, and I'll get into that in a second. But before we do, guys, drop a like on the video. Let's shoot for 400 likes on today's video. That would be absolutely amazing. Out-of-pack investing is when you're investing in a card that is not going to be in packs for very much longer or might already be out of packs. And what's about to go out of packs is ones to watch cards. This year, ones to watch cards are pretty easily upgradable. If you want to see more about that, check out my last video. But in summary, you only need to win 3 of your next 8 matches to get an upgrade. You need to get an inform or a man of the match or any performance-based upgrade to get an upgrade. And then on top of that, they've added if their team, their country, wins a World Cup game, whether they're playing or not, or even on the roster or not, they'll also get an upgrade. But that upgrade from getting a 3 of 8 wins in their league is actually going to be a lot sooner for some of these cards than you might think. And with them going out of packs and with this market crash pushing them down in price so much, it's the perfect storm to make them great investments. Now, I invested in these cards and it was a little bit early. In fact, I bought these Darwin Nunez cards at about 78,000 coins. And well, that was right before the market took an even bigger drop. I could have gotten them closer to 70K. Good news is he has recovered in price back up to almost what I bought him for. And I'm not going to panic sell. I'm going to hold on to those because I know he's going to go up in due time. But there are also cards that are even closer to getting upgrades than Darwin Nunez. And if you actually go over to Futbin, you can see the different cards that are already on track to get that upgrade maybe by October 16th. Now, Erling Haaland, he's already got an inform. He's gone from 88 to 89 as it is. And once they play Liverpool, because I can't imagine they're going to take a loss against Southampton at home, once they play Liverpool, that could be an opportunity for him to get his next upgrade going up to 90 rated already. Now, that's out of budget for a lot of us, but if you take a look at Mane, who's a little bit more affordable, he's already got 1 of 3 wins for Bayern Munich. They do have the Der Klassiker this weekend, and if he performs well in that, which I hope to God he doesn't as a Dortmund fan, he could get an upgrade from that because there's going to be an inform from this match somewhere, and it could be Mane. So he could be a nice investment as well. But again, by October 16th, if they win all 3 of those matches, he's going to get an upgrade to 90 rated. Rudiger, on the other hand, they drew that first match, so he's 1 of 8 matches down and with 0 wins. But let's be honest, Real Madrid are probably going to get the 3 out of 8 wins. And then Roma have already gotten their first win, and their next 2 games aren't terribly difficult, so he might be able to get his upgrade by next weekend as well. Raheem Sterling, he's got already a win on his card, even though he did just drop as an SBC. He's already getting a win because that match when they played Crystal Palace counts. So if they beat Wolves and then they beat Aston Villa, he'll get his upgrade by October 16th. De Ligt card looks absolutely great, honestly. And he's the same as Mane there. Di Maria SBC, Kessie, or Objective, and then Kessie SBC. Gabriel Jesus I really like as an investment. He plays Liverpool this weekend, so that's a big match. But then they've got Leeds and they've got Southampton, which are both very winnable games. And I think this card with an upgrade, because he goes up from 83 to 85 rated, that makes him a little bit better because that's going to be a bigger upgrade than what you're going to see on Mane because he only goes up by +1 overall rating while Jesus goes up by +2 from 83 to 85. So that card could go up to 86 or 87 pace, 88 or 89 dribbling, 84, 85 shooting. that card's going to be pretty disgusting when he gets that upgrade, and he's guaranteed to get an upgrade in the World Cup because, let's be honest, Brazil are winning at least one of those group stage matches. He's going to be a really, really nice card once he gets to 86 rated. He could even get to 87 because he's actually playing well too. That card as an investment out of packs, I mean, it might not be overnight, guys. Don't expect this to be doubling your profits by Saturday or Sunday unless you get really lucky. This is going to be a slow burner, but it is going to be so effective. These cards are the safest investments to go for. Over the next 2-3 weeks, you are making bank on a lot of these ones to watch cards. Anthony, he didn't get a win. They play Everton this weekend, and Manchester United have been a little bit flip-floppy, but I think 3 wins out of 8 matches is very possible for them. And Anthony's going to get a big upgrade, and I think he just needs a little bit of shooting because his pace and dribbling look absolutely insane. Chalmany's a really well-balanced card. He's going to go up from 82 to 84 rated. Schlotterbeck from 82 to 84 rated. Nunez, 82 to 84. And once people see that card having over 90 pace, I think that's going to be a little bit more valuable. And you also have to consider that this card itself for Nunez is not that much more expensive than his gold card. In comparison to look at Gabriel Jesus, who is 83 rated, and he's 225,000 coins in comparison to 18K. So that's a big difference in his price between his gold and his ones to watch, while Nunez is not that much of a difference between his gold because it's about the same gold price as Gabriel Jesus at about 18K, but his ones to watch card is only 78,000 coins. So I think there's a lot more room to rise after he gets that first upgrade once he goes to 84 rated, plus Uruguay are in the World Cup, so they could get another upgrade in 2 months. So there's a lot of potential, a lot of high ceiling for Nunez as well, which is why I picked him up. But here's the thing, just because those are the best investments doesn't mean you can't go out and pick up a Bergwijn and put him in your club. Right now he's 13.5K. You can get him for 12 on a sniper, a bid pretty easily. So go ahead and grab yourself a Steven Bergwijn, throw him in your club. Or what you can do is use the trick where we buy 5 Steven Bergwijn, quick sell all of them, and then a week later, just go ahead and grab them all back from your quick sell recovery, assuming you still have 5 slots open. Make sure to check how many quick sell slots you have open. And then you're investing in this card for 2,000 to 3,000 coins each instead of 13K. So you're really not putting any coins away into that investment, and it's going to work out absolutely brilliantly for you. So those are all really, really great investments, and those are my favorites to pick up as we get as they go out of packs. Next, we've got some marquee matchup packs to open. As you guys saw earlier, we did end up packing Ousmane Dembele, which was a great pack out of our division rival rewards. But now we've got 5 packs from marquee matchups, and we get an inform in our first one. It's going to be Portuguese left wing. It's Leao. What a pack pull. Oh, he's going for 160,000 coins. Oh, that's such a good pull. He was extinct at 300K. I mentioned him earlier. That's our best pack pull of the year, and our pack luck today specifically has been absolutely unreal. That card puts us over 1 million coins. What a pack. Oh my goodness. He goes for 100 and about 160. He should maybe go up a little bit, but he is in packs until Wednesday, so there will be supply on Friday that pushes him down. I might sell overnight. I'm not 100% sure. Either way, that couldn't have been a better start, guys. Drop a like on the video for that, because if that doesn't deserve a like, that pack out of nowhere, I don't know what does. That was incredible. I'm actually super stoked now. I'll send everything else into the club. I'll send him to the transfer list. And that was the first pack, not even the best pack in theory. Rare Electrum has the best odds of giving us something good. This pack probably has the best odds of giving us something bad. So we'll get that out of the way. But Leao is already a dub from the marquee matchup packs. And I actually only spent 500 coins on the entire marquee matchups because of the trick we used in our last video. From the moments, from the objectives, we picked up so many 50K packs and special packs that stocked our club that I had all these players already in my club to complete marquee matchups super easily. I was thinking it might be Roberto Firmino. It's only Anderson Talisca. Not that Firmino's a crazy pull this year either. But now that my pack luck is shining, I'm hoping for the best every single time I see a country in a position. Small Electrum is probably not going to give us something great, but hey, you never know. Today, with the pack luck, it could be good. French striker. No, it's going to be Fofana. Couldn't even get myself a Chow-Meni, even though he's naturally a center mid. Fofana will send up there. And in our final pack, the Rare Electrum Players Pack, it gives us 6 rare gold, 6 rare silver, guaranteeing an 82 plus overall. Could it be good? It's going to be Keylor Navas, which is very high rated. So he's going to sell because of SBC fodder. Probably not going for a ton of coins, but definitely not a bad pull. Keylor Navas on the market is going for 26,000 coins. That really went fantastic. And this is why the market, I guess, has been going down. Maybe the pack luck has been turned up for the day. Let me know in the comments down below, did you pack anything out of your division rival rewards or out of your marquee matchup packs that ended up being kind of insane? So here's how the transfer list looks right now. We've got 168,000 coins in the bank. I'm probably going to sell Rafael Leao tonight, but I also picked up a Gabriel Jesus for 220,000 coins. I'm not saying that's the best investment out of all the ones to watch, but I did like his price because he's been floating up to 250 quite often, and I think by tomorrow night 250,000 coins is not too out of reach, and I might hold even longer than that. But knowing he's going out of packs, it seems like a pretty safe investment. He's about 224, 225 right now, so I got him for about 4 or 5k less than that. After tax, if I sold right now, I'd actually be losing coins, so I definitely don't want to sell him yet. And then Darwin Nunez, he's been lower. I actually bought him a little bit too early. I thought, you know, after the division rival rewards and he dropped in price, I thought I could pick him up for 78k. Well, it turned out marquee matchups pushed him down a little bit farther, but now he's back up to 79k, which is a little bit above what I bought him for. So I'm not over on tax yet, just like the Gabriel Jesus, but I'm not really losing any coins if I sold right now either, maybe a K or 2 per card. So I've got 5 of him on my transfer list, which are 80k each, and then we've also got Steven Bergwijn. I've got 10 of him, and I picked them all up for 12,000 coins, so I'm already in profit of about 1,000 coins per card on him. But I think that Bergwijn, you've got to understand, for Ajax, I mean, they're going to, you know, win 3 of the 8 matches. That's really not in doubt. They're maybe not in the best form right now in Europe, but in, you know, in Eredivisie, they dominate, right? Obviously, PSV are big competitors, but they're not gonna lose 5 or 6 matches out of the next 8. They're gonna win 3 at least. So that's a guaranteed upgrade, and that'll go from 80 to 83 rated. The biggest downside to his card is his weak foot, and I think that's probably why it's so low rated, but you've got to consider that after a +3 on this card, you're looking at maybe 89 pace, 86 dribbling, 81 shooting, 78 passing, 73 physicality. That card is worth more than discard price if you think about it. So it's definitely worth picking up a couple of these, maybe just one of them and throw them in your club. Maybe even pick up a Tyler Adams. He might not be too much above discard price in the long run, but you know what? Go ahead and grab a Tyler Adams. Go ahead and pick him up for discard price, and he'll be above discard price by the time he gets a couple upgrades. You got to think, USA, will they win a match in their group stage? As an American, I sure hope so, but it's not really a risk at all. If you've got the coins and you don't mind, you know, storing away 9,000 coins real quick, this card getting a couple of upgrades from 76 rated, you think, okay, the first upgrade goes to 81, the second upgrade goes to 84, 2 upgrades, and this card is up to 84 rated. That's a completely different card. That's a way better card. His pace is going to be in the high 80s. He's going to have about 80 dribbling, in the 80s for defense and physicality. The card's going to be usable after 2 upgrades. While for maybe, you know, a change on Mane's card, 2 upgrades might not be insanely different. a 2 upgrade on him would be +8 on the card, which would be a huge difference. So it's worth throwing one in your club and forgetting about it until he's 17,000 coins in a month or two, right? And you make that profit and you double your coins just by storing that. Road to the Knockouts is here. We've seen an early reveal. This got tweeted out by Champions League itself, by their respective clubs, and by EA. These cards are confirmed. And you might look at Lamar and think, well, his card's been terrible every single year. It's always been 83 rated, 84 rated, and the card's been terrible because it's been a left mid. Now it's a center mid. The card looks pretty usable. Aubameyang, 91 pace. That looks nice with the 88 shooting to complement it. And then Sule, you might get scared of the 74 pace, but he's going to be a lengthy boy. Plus, these are all dynamic, right? So they could get upgraded. And a lot of them will. Like if you take a look at Dortmund in the group, well, they're almost guaranteed, I don't want to say guaranteed to go through, but they're looking likely because Sevilla and Copenhagen, they both look very bad this year. Plus, they both lost to Dortmund already. They drew each other, and Manchester City, they seem unbeatable. So that's probably going to be Man City and Dortmund getting through, which means that Sule is going to get an upgrade from 87 to 88, which is going to make his card even better. Aubameyang for Chelsea, if we take a look at their group, Chelsea is here just behind Salzburg. That's a little bit more of a toss-up right there, so you're playing with fire, but that's not the only upgrades possible. Last year, they made it so that out of the next 4 matches, if they won 3 of them, they'd get another upgrade, so they could get a potential +2 on their card. So this year, the Champions League started earlier because the World Cup is going to be in the winter. So it's kind of messed up. They're not going to do next 3 of 4 because there's not 4 matches left in the group stage. There's only 3. So they could do next 2 of 3, or they'll mix it up. But there's almost guaranteed to be 2 different ways to get upgrades in Road to the Knockouts. Now, let me be clear. Road to the Knockouts is not Road to the Final. Road to the Final is a completely different promotion. And if we actually take a look at the game here and go over to the transfer market and take a look at the cards and you scroll down, Road to the Final is already in the game. The Europa League Road to the Final is already in the game. It's a confirmed promo. Road to the Knockouts is not in the game. I think EA messed this up. I think that they got them confused. But these are not the cards. That's not what the Road to the Knockout looks like, and that's not the title of the promo. So don't get them mixed up, because I did last week. Well, I knew that they were different, but I assumed that they weren't going to drop Road to the Knockouts. They are. They're going to separate the 2 promos. They're going to make that extra money on 2 different promotions. So we're going to see Road to the Knockout, but unfortunately, after they get into the knockout stage, I don't believe that they can continue to get upgrades. So that is the only downside to these cards. But if you take a look at the graphs from previous years, you can see these Road to the Knockout cards, they act similarly to ones to watch out of packs for the following weeks. So look for a midweek buy. Maybe look for a Thursday afternoon pickup next week on these Road to the Knockout cards, especially if these ones to watch cards do well out of packs. You're going to see the same thing for Road to the Knockouts, because these upgrades, well, thankfully, aren't going to have to wait until April to happen. They're going to happen relatively quickly, within a few weeks, and that's going to make these trades much more efficient for us. The opportunity cost isn't going to be very bad because you're going to make a pretty quick return on investment. You don't have to hold these forever. Now, for Tyler Adams, maybe. For Bergwijn, maybe. But for these guys like Gabby Jesus and Nunez and Renato Sanchez, who's playing for PSG, who are obviously going to win 3 of their 8 next matches, they're almost guaranteed profit. I just do not see a situation where you lose coins on a Renato Sanchez for 300,000 coins, because that's going to go from 80 rated and it's going to go up to 83 rated. And then if Portugal win a match in the World Cup, he's going to go to 85. So this card, whose gold card is already like 60K as a gold rare 80 rated, is going to be 85 rated in just 2 months. Of course, he's going to go up in price. So I really like these out-of-pack investments for ones to watch, and hopefully you guys can get in on them before they go up too much in a few days, which is what I'm expecting. Maybe in about a half of a week to a week, we're going to see a real increase in price on these guys. Anyways, that's going to be it for me today. Thank you guys so much for watching throughout the entire video. If you watched to the end of the video, give me some Leao hype. Leao, as in Rafael Leao hype in the chat. So give me some Leao hype in the comments down below, and I'll make sure to drop a heart on your comment. Thank you guys so much for watching to the end of the video. Check out the other videos on the channel. You can follow my Twitter down below, where I tweet out different trading tips, different FIFA news, and when I go live over on twitch.tv. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.